Hello everybody, how's it doing today? Today I'd like to talk about a couple things today. Um, One, the merge. As a lot of us know that we're all excited over here in Hearn to merge with Rhiannon. Well, seems like that's not gonna happen. Even though most people over there voted for us, and I'm pretty sure we all voted for them. But here's what the lineup was. This is what won. Version 4 won. So Hearn's going to be with Fingal. Danu is going to be with Mayboon. Nuada is going to be with Don. Baylor's going to be with Solis. Morgan is going to be with Kram. And Rhiannon's going to be with Lug. And well, Epona, Arwan, Tyrannus, Lur, Belinus, Rosmerta, and Gwydion are all going to be standalone servers. And that's the issue. That's what happened. Those servers that decided to stand alone completely screwed up everything else for everybody else because they all wanted to stand alone. Now I can understand like Epona, Arwan, and Tyrannus wanting to stand alone because they got pretty big servers with a lot of activity, a lot of players. But Lur, Belinus, and Rarsmurda, Gwydion, I don't know. I've been there before. They don't seem that big or that active, but I guess. So that basically messed up Hearn getting with Rhiannon. But yeah, we're gonna be with Fingal, and I guess Fingal wants comp. They want some of that old competition, and they want to like battle it down with us and get it down and get hard with us and see who can win lock battles to try to absorb us, or same with us to absorb them. But I'll say this much about Hearn: we basically only have one endgame clan here, which is Final Arc. And there's a couple other clans floating around, but they're not doing bosses or anything like that. We're the only ones doing bosses. And there's a few characters in the game that, yeah, they're floating around without clans, but they pretty much either just want to play solo or they've been kicked from us or from another clan. But here's the thing: over in Fingal, I've counted at least 30 characters, endgame characters, that are clanless. And I don't know why that's the reason. Maybe some have come back and to the game because of the new content and the new boss and the merge coming up. But hey, for those that are interested in joining Final Arc once we merge, you're more than welcome as long as you don't suck and aren't a scammer and are a very nice person and actually show up for boss battles and, help us out. But yeah, Fingal's going to have a battle in front of him. But hey, I welcome that fun because it's been a while since we've done lock battles. And sometimes it can be a little tedious and feel like a job, but the more people that come on and the more people that join our clan, the less time you have to play all the damn time to get these wins and these locks. But anyway, I'd like to talk about something else. We had a patch, and it fixed a few things. Let's look at the map. Look at this beautiful map now. All these things are now tiny, when these were all huge over here. Now the map was fixed, but like old school ways, you just gotta scroll around a little bit, but it's not all like you have to scroll around like a bunch, like you did with the last one. And the leaderboard. Let's check out the leaderboard here. The leaderboard was fixed. So we can see our worlds again, and we can see classes again. Now there's a new leaderboard thing, the boss leaderboard. I'm not seeing this on here, and I'm not sure if that's included yet. Maybe it's through competition. Maybe that's what's... Yep, here... Well, maybe this is... Yeah, I think this might be it. I'm not really sure how that's working yet. I've only seen a few things on our band and Discord explaining that stuff, but as we progress in the game, and that gets more... Well, maybe if we do bosses today, maybe we'll see it show up, but as of for right now, I'm not really sure what that entails, but I guess it'll show who gets like the most damage, who gets the kill, the items that were dropped, etc., stuff like that. And there's one very important thing that I enjoy about this patch, and I'll show you right now. Get over here to Far Crag Castle. Let's go to the... Oh, I'm freezing. I still haven't fixed that. Just frozen. Can't move. Come on, you can do it. Alright. Alright. Let's look at this auction house here. Okay, now I'm just going to choose, let's see here, something that doesn't have, something that's almost half. Alright, before the auction house was all messed up to where when you went here, you would literally have to bid twice the amount as the original bid, which was making the auction house kind of suck. And you'd have to sit here and mess around with these arrows and stuff. You could type in some random numbers here and try to shrink it down. But as you can see now, it's all fixed. I don't know why anybody would bid, 7K on an item that's 7K. You just hit buy. But that feature is still kind of handy, I guess. I thought it was easier before when you could just, type in the number or whatever. Most of the time you just bid on the lowest anyway and wait for somebody to outbid you and then run back in and bid again. But hey, I'm not the one creating the game right now. But yeah, oh yeah, this is my warrior here. Boon Shadow. I just now, currently, I think a couple days ago, I finally got speared on this, so this is my third spirit mount on this server, which is nice. I think on Boon I only had 2 spirit mounts, but hell, I played there longer than I played in Hearn, but, most of that time in Boon was where we didn't even have the mounts or even the opportunity to get the pets or anything like that. But yeah, a lot of this showing up in the auction. I'll show you that. I don't even know why I left. This is why it's so accessible now. Because we get a lot of mount tokens in here, a lot of pet tokens in here that people are selling, which is nice. I wonder if there's any more. There's some more pet tokens. Oh, there they are. Beast Ranger. He's my boy, though. That dude's going to make some bank off all of that. Something else I saw in here that was kind of funny. Excuse me. Cursed coins going for 275. What? I don't know. If I had the gold right now, I'd probably come in here and flip those. I mean, I do have the gold to do that, but I just don't feel like waiting around for gold to flip it. Because you can probably, I don't know, get at least 5 mil out of those cursed coins. But you know how I say it all the time. Everything is as much as one is willing to pay. Well, I don't really have much more to talk about on this video. I hope the merge goes well with Fingal, and maybe eventually we can all just get along and become an alliance server. But until then, I don't mind the comp, and it's bringing a lot of old people back and bringing more activity to the game because we're all excited about that comp and about actually be able to have some kind of interest again. But anyway, guys, it's been nice talking to you, but I got to get back in the game real soon here and help a few people out. So, hey, y'all have a good one. Bye.